Alright, what's good, YouTube? As you can see, I am extremely bored because of this outbreak, and usually I wouldn't do anything like this, but because I'm just bored and out of curiosity, I'm gonna make a video on my attempt on the Texans prediction. My prediction towards the Texans this year. Now, I only got 5 minutes, so I'm gonna make this extremely fast. Versus Kansas, I think we're gonna lose. I do not have any hope on us in that game. The only way we could win is if we take the lead early on, and if we just do not stop on the gas pedal at all. That's what cost us last year. We stopped on the gas pedal and we had the 28, that big lead, and then everything went to absolute crap. Week 2 at Baltimore, I think we're going to lose again. I think it's going to be a closer game than from last year, but this time the difference is going to be that we're going to be prepared this time, but we're still going to lose. Last year, if you don't remember, a bunch of players didn't show up till Thursday on the week that we were supposed to play the Ravens, and I'm going to think maybe a 30 to 27 game or something like that. Week 3 at Pittsburgh. My thoughts on Pittsburgh is we should win. Big Ben is probably washed. Duck always just throws it at anything, and Mason Rudolph is like a stone. He's probably going to get sacked a bunch of times. Week 4 versus Minnesota. This could be a tough game to think about, but since it's just Kirk Cousins and since they lost both of their corners, I don't know who they drafted, but I think we should win this one. Week 5 versus Jacksonville, we're going to win this one without a doubt. They got rid of a bunch of their defensive players. I don't think this game should be close at all. I don't think the Jags are going to be good this year. But there will be an upset later. Week 4 versus Tennessee. Logan Ryan is no longer there. J-Joe is there. If you're a Texans fan, you know J-Joe is not good versus fast receivers, and I do not see mercy for J-Joe this year against Will Fuller, Brandon Cooks, and Kenny Stills. Versus Packers, this game, I'm going to give us the win because we're in Houston, but if we were in Green Bay, we would have completely lost. All right, so now as you can see, it's the bye week. We're 5-3, but don't get your hopes that high. Weeks, oh man, I did the things wrong, but whatever, I don't care. Anyways, week 9, we're in Jacksonville. Now, I think we're going to lose this game, not because I think the Jaguars are a good team, but because we're going to be unprepared. It happened last year. I don't think they're going to learn from what happened last year. We're going to lose this game. Week 10 at Cleveland, it's Cleveland. Versus New England, this game should decide the fate of Bill O'Brien. If the Patriots are doing good and we lose, then that's something different. But if the Patriots are doing bad and we lose, immediately fire this man. Week 11, Detroit. If this was in any other week, I'd have us losing and I'd have this being the BS game of the year. But because it's on Thanksgiving, we're winning. Week 13 versus Indianapolis. This is going to be a split game. I think this year we're going to win at home and they're going to win at their home. It's going to be a year that probably decides how people will think about Phillip Rivers. Is he a good quarterback or a bad quarterback now that he has an O-line? But I have us winning this. Week 14, Chicago. This is the BS game of the year. I'm calling it now. We're losing. This is the BS game of the year. Week 12 at Indy. 2 week losing streak. Yeah, we're going to lose now that they're at home. Week 15 versus Joe Burrow. I think we should win. We usually do good against Cincinnati. Even then, I remember Tom Savage beat Cincinnati, and that's saying a lot. A bunch of our backups beat them. I think we're basically big brother to them because we always win in weird ways against them. So I think we're going to win. Week 17 versus Titans. At this point, we should be either 11-5 or 10-6. if the Texans have a reason to play for the playoffs for like the second seed, since I think the Chiefs went last year with the second seed at 11-5. I think they're going to start the starters and we're going to win. But if they decide to rest, the Titans take it and we go 10-6. But just for optimism, I have us winning. We end the season 11-5.